exciting things that we started looking forward to this year's Walk for Opportunity was building on our experience last year. And the first thing that we decided we really wanted to do was to play into the storytelling side of this, of young people that we know who have tons of talent and tons of hustle and tons of potential, but who aren't getting into the game in the corporate and professional world. We said, hey, the first thing is let's change the uniform. And so in this case, every single young person that was there today was dressed just like I am right now, was dressed for success, and really buying into that uniform. We also said, man, we've got our friends down at Europe Providence just down the road, and let's have those guys come up and join us. And so this morning at 9 a.m., 2 opportunity buses kind of left Providence and came up to the Common, and we had another 100 or so folks from our friends down at Providence, which is really terrific. And we also really thought about, well, what is our message right now? And I think our students tell us all the time what it's like going back into my neighborhood when I'm leaving my job at Bank of America or Children's Hospital or at Google, and I'm dressed a certain way, I'm speaking a certain way, I've got a sense of confidence, and we said to our students, great, well, hey, what do you think they're thinking about you, and what do you want them to think? And really started playing on that. We came up with about 15 messages, each one with a flip side. So one was, young people in my neighborhood are known to the authorities, right, which we see in the paper all the time. And then the flip side of that was, boy, my friends are known to corporate America, and really starting to play into what that's like. Another one was about being a parent. You know, people gave up on me. They thought I was finished when I became a parent at age 16. And the flip side was, my son loves to visit me at my office in the financial district. And these are real stories that our students are telling, and we really wanted to get their voice out there. So those were a couple of the things that we knew we wanted to do differently at this year's walk. And then we wanted to get the word out. We really lucked out with the weather, a beautiful sunny day. We emptied the building and showed up at the Common.
It's a walk of opportunity that's going on today, and it's such a good opportunity too. For people to get involved, it betters your life, and it shows you how to be professional.
Right now we're right here to spread the word about Opportunity Divide.
It's a great event. Everybody's gathered around. As you can see, we have a lot of people here. Walk of Opportunity, showing everybody what Year Up is about.
What I got to say about the program, and that is awesome. Get affiliated, because it's the best thing that you're going to do, and I'm so proud of myself, and so is my family.
I got the privilege to know a lot of different students and different staff that were really helpful and really pushing every one of us to really make something happen over here in Europe.
Today I walk with many of my fantastic colleagues here to walk for opportunity. It's really important that we raise awareness about the fact that there are more than 4 million, 5 million now, Sarah, 5 million young disconnected adults in this country. And today we walk to support them and to support their motivation, their goals, their talents, their dreams, and to applaud all of the corporate partners and many people who help make their dreams possible.
Feel the energy as different groups started arriving, and you could feel people taking to stop and to check in and give us notice in what was going on that day, and it was powerful. You could feel that energy really start to build. Young people connecting with each other, students and interns and folks from Providence and alums. You can feel that professional network building, and then we kicked it off. And I'm so proud of Francis Pena, who's one of our teachers here at Year Up. And who is an excellent spoken word performance artist.
Sometimes I even feel out of place. When other brothers see my face, it gives me this crooked look. As if reading a few books makes me soft, makes me more white than black because I lack ignorance.
One of our alums, actually, who works full-time at State Street, Mildred, sang him in with a couple of bars and got that rolling.
We're walking because there's a story out there that Shikaya's value on the professional job market is defined solely by a bachelor's degree. And if she doesn't earn it in 4 years, going to school Monday through Friday between 9 and 1 p.m., well, she's a non-traditional student. We're walking because there's a story out there that top employers can't find the skilled employees they need because there's just not enough talent in our neighborhoods and our schools. And we're walking because there's a story out there that young people in our city are social liabilities, not assets. And that if you see Malik wearing a suit in his neighborhood, well, you must assume he's going to a funeral or to court. We know these stories are out there, but do you believe them? Do you believe those stories? That's right, because we know better, don't we?
And then we walked folks through the way this was going to work, which is literally using these signs to send our message to the city. We ringed the common with about 600 folks so that the city could sort of see that message. We held our signs up proudly, and then we came back, and we came back with a lot of energy. And then we heard really from each point of the Year Up constellation of what it takes for this work to happen. So we heard from one of our alumni, who's a community leader in his own right.
It starts with us. We must lead by example. That means being successful. We need more promotions, more college degrees, and more first-time homebuyers as Year Up alums. We must show our peers what success looks like. We must be the change that we want to see.
We heard from a top employer, Angela Hughes at BNY Mellon, about what it means for her and this multinational, great employer to recruit talent in different neighborhoods than companies are usually looking for.
I emphasize that employers can only get what they need, and our nation can only close the opportunity to divide if employers play an active role in investing in our young people.
We heard from a super volunteer, Linda Schaefer, who's had a chance to know dozens of our young people over the years as a tutor and a mentor and a coach.
You see, I've spent the better part of 57 years of my life trying to find my voice and own my sense of worth. And today I found it. I found it in the stories of these young men and women who are standing here before you. Their stories of rape, molestation, abandonment, physical and emotional abuse. But they're standing here before you believing in themselves. They believe in themselves and they are not allowing their past to define their future. So join me today. Join me in becoming a mentor and a volunteer, because these young people will inspire you beyond your wildest dreams.
And then we heard from Robert Lewis Jr., who, as he always does, really brought the house down with the way he sees this movement taking shape in our city.
We got to make sure institutions like Year Up gets the resources and the support it needs to do its work. It's going to take all of us to do this. So thank you for standing. Thank you for walking. Thank you for speaking. Thank you for shouting out. And thank you for using your presence and your blood, sweat, and tears to be here.
The beautiful thing is, for so many of our students and our interns, this is the first time they've ever come together before in any type of collective action to be able to speak their voice and feel the power of that. So when we came back to the building, 156 pizzas later, we're then able to debrief a little bit and to sort of share what that experience has been like. And our students had some powerful things to say. I think there was also something about being able to feel what it's like when your energy and your power ripples around others. And that was another big conversation topic here in the building. So we're excited. We're excited about what tomorrow holds. We're excited about what we can do next as a community together here in Boston, and what this coalition will really be able to do as we work to close the opportunity gap.
Year Up is life-changing. Year Up is opportunities.
Year Up is awesome.
Year Up is exciting.
Year Up is phenomenal.
Year Up is inspiration.
Year Up is talent.